Alrighty guys, first things first, I'd like to welcome you. Thank you for being here at Reno Buick Cadillac GMC. What we have here is the completely new Cadillac XT5. It is not a redesign of the Cadillac SRX. It's basically, it has its similarities, but it has been improved in a lot of areas. So first things, let's pop the front here just to kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at under the hood. I know you don't spend too much time under there nowadays. We have computers and pretty much all of these systems do all of this for us. They tell us what's wrong. The car will tell you, when it's low on oil, if the tire pressure is off, when it needs service. It's going to go ahead and let you know when those things come up. One thing I do want you to understand too is you are looking at a 3.6 liter V6 engine. It pushes about 310 horsepower. Going to give you plenty of power on the road. It is similar to the engine that was in the SRX. However, there have been some improvements. One thing you're going to notice about the XT5 versus the SRX is the way it handles on the road. It is much quieter, much smoother, and it goes above and beyond the SRX. So, you'll notice here they have a sound dampening material, as do most vehicles out there, but this helps with that quiet ride, as well as insulating the engine, everything underneath there. Of course, every vehicle nowadays is equipped with crumple zones and breakaway motor mounts. Safety is pretty much a federal law nowadays, so pretty much any vehicle you look at is going to have those crumple zones, those breakaway motor mounts, the hood that folds up and accordions. But what is available in the Cadillac line is a various group of systems that work not only to prevent accidents, to warn you about accidents, but they'll actually stop them in some cases. So if you close the hood here, you'll notice the signature grille there. They have changed the Cadillac emblem a little bit. You'll notice that here. It's no longer has the, what would you call those? Doors. Okay. You're going to notice the LED lights as well. They're going to give you plenty of vision at night. You're going to notice, you're going to see a lot better. And people in front of you coming the other way are going to get a little angry at you because you're blinding them. But you know what? You can see that much further down the road. Down here, you're going to have your parking sensors as well. As I said, that is kind of part of one of those things that's going to prevent an accident. When you're parking in a space, this will actually sense how far or close you are to a vehicle that is in front of you or to the side of you here. You also have the fog lights. So as we come around, you'll notice the 18-inch premium wheels, alloys here. Pretty nice, and then obviously your Michelin, these are probably all weather tires, I'm going to assume. And then of course, another standard thing that we have is breakaway motor mounts. Those are pretty standard on all vehicles nowadays, but it is nice because if somebody bumps into it, it's going to fold. It's not going to break off the car. Here you've got your luggage racks as well. There's a various array of accessories that you can put up top here. You have, full ski racks, cargo racks, baskets, buckets, bags, pretty much anything you want you can throw up top here. You're going to notice on the passenger side you have the power seat option as well. Leather interior. Now when you get to the back seat here, you'll notice there's a bit more space than the SRX had. It's much more comfortable for the passengers here. And then again, if you need the cargo space, these seats do go down flush, which is kind of nice because you have the ability to extend your cargo space quite a bit. Once you get inside the vehicle, you'll notice, if you look up top, you can see it as well, but it does have the panoramic sunroof here. That's pretty nice because the back seat gets kind of a skylight, which is pretty nice. It does not go all the way back, unfortunately. The people in the rear will not get, open access to the sky as the passengers up front do. but it is a skylight, kind of a nice feature there. You'll also notice back here you have your backup sensors. This is equipped with a rear view camera as well. You have your power lift gate, which is nice when you got your, your arms full of groceries, something like that. I mean, I keep my keys hooked right here on a hook. 2 little presses of the button, and this is going to lift up for you. When you come in here, you're going to see you're going to notice that you have this cargo slider here. What that allows you to do is you can kind of lock it in place in different sections here. You'll notice there's little divots in this rack here. That's going to allow you to kind of lock stuff in place. Say you got a bunch of soccer balls, you're taking the kids to soccer practice, baseball practice. You don't want stuff rolling around back there. It's kind of nice because you can make it just the right fit to keep everything tight and in its place. And another thing, you can press up here. That's gonna shut the tailgate as well. You do have dual exhaust, and down in here under this plastic piece is where you're going to have your tow package. As I said, this does have a V6, 310 horsepower. It's going to tow about 3,500 pounds. You'll notice the tail lights, the design here comes around the side of the vehicle. That just improves vision to those around you. Peripherals, they're going to see you, out of the corner of their eye. So not only does it look good, but it's a bit of a safety feature as well. Now, when you come over to the driver's side, you'll notice on all of the doors, there is little buttons. Now what that is, that's actually a proximity key. Kind of nice. Your wife could leave her key in her purse, because you are going to get 2 keys when you purchase a new Cadillac. She could leave her key in her purse, and you could leave yours in your pocket. All you have to do is walk up to the vehicle here. You're going to press this button, and it's going to unlock the driver door. You press it twice, it should unlock all of the doors. Let everybody in the vehicle. That's kind of nice. Like I said, the key doesn't have to actually be in your hand, anything like that. You can actually just have it in your pocket, on your person, and it's going to pick up and detect that key is there. Almost missed that. I want to go over that as well. This here, you'll notice this little vehicle emblem with a star. Now that is the blind spot monitoring system. How that works is there's actually a radar system in the back fender here that detects when somebody is in your blind spot. Now, there's a couple different ways that it's going to warn you, and the nice thing about a Cadillac is it allows you to choose which of those you prefer. You have the safety alert seat, you have an audible noise that will warn you and let you know that somebody is in your blind spot. So that is another one of those features that is there to prevent an accident for you. So when you get into the driver's seat here, go ahead and, sir, if you would, please just hop in there for me. Just make yourself comfortable, get a feel for it. All right, so you'll see here, you have various controls on the steering wheel. This is going to select and control your driver information center down in here. This here is your cruise control, as well as your Bluetooth volume control. And this will cycle through the stereo. Now here you have forward collision alert, lane departure warning system, as well as the steering wheel. So these are more of those systems. This one here is going to allow you to set the distance of the vehicle in front of you that you would like to be. Now it's going to measure the speed that you're going, the distance of the vehicle in front of you, and it's going to let you know that you're probably going a little bit too fast and following too closely to that vehicle in front of you. And if you were in a situation where you had to slam on your brakes, unfortunately you're not going to stop in time. So that's kind of a nice feature as well. Now the lane departure warning system is perfect for road trips. You mentioned you have kids that go play soccer and baseball. If you're on a 6-hour road trip to Portola, California, let's be honest, you get a little tired. By this point, 4 hours in, all the kids are sleeping in the back seat, no music's on, and you're balling out, right? Well, what this system does here is it monitors the lanes and the lines on the road when you're driving. Now what it's going to do is it's going to warn you when you start to veer out of the lane. It's going to let you know, hey, you're not in your lane, you're going out. So that again is one of those systems that's going to prevent one of the systems that prevents accidents. So So, and again, the proximity key is a push to start. So like I said, it just has to be inside of the vehicle. So there is that for you. There is quite a few more features when we get to this section here, but I like to go over those out on the road.
Okay.
So do me a favor, can I borrow your driver's license real quick?
Sure.
Perfect. So I'm gonna go make a copy of this. I want you to get comfortable.
Okay.
Your mirrors are here. Make sure everything's good to go, and I'll be right back with a dealer plate.
Outstanding.